Hello everyone, this is Luna and I'm back. That was unexpected. My computer just crashed. I think it was overheating. Yeah, I didn't expect that, but I mean, it was a scenario that I considered. And unfortunately, because imagining a scenario where my computer crashes in the middle of me recording a YouTube video doesn't violate the laws of physics. It happened. My computer crashed while I was recording a YouTube video. Yeah, it's not very difficult for that to happen when I'm, recording so often. But my computer will feel much better after this shutdown arc, as I will as well. But I'm trying to have fun, and I am having fun. It's just the time constraints is, yeah, there's a lot of time constraints here. I'm still trying to power through and get everything done, and I should be able to accomplish that because I'm stubborn, and that's what happens when I'm stubborn. I do whatever it takes to get there. I mean, I'm not breaking any laws, am I? I hope I'm not. This game is about to shut down. And there's a lot of commentary on my end, but Japan may not necessarily understand that because of all the times I've heard about videos being struck from Japan. Yeah. So I'm back. I just didn't expect it to crash. Not this soon, and certainly not here, after what was going on with Chrono. That is just... what kind of timing is that? And you guys know that I was cut off because, well, I don't usually cut my videos off like that. I was in the middle of reading. So, yeah. Unfortunately, oh right. But now the path in space-time that was created when you called out to me. But now the path in space-time that was created when you called out to me. You're the only one who can open it again. Chrono, you may be a normal kid, but you have a very special gift. Meanwhile, I was never a normal child, and I'm fine with that. Initially, I wasn't, but now I am. I'm fine. I don't have to be normal. I don't have to be normal, I just have to be myself. I'm fine being myself. I'm good. I'm good with that. Chrono, you may be a normal kid, but you have a very special gift. The power of an unusually strong imagination. Our encounter... it means there's now something special about you. The bridge that was made that day still exists between the two worlds. Ryazu forced it open with the stride force he had gathered, and from there started to summon units. So the only reason I was able to use my depend card to connect with you is because we had already met? That's right. You awakened the depend card. And because of that, I'm still here. All this time, I never really understood what the card was for. Rai's been watching over you. He was protecting you. However, the real reason you were able to overcome the obstacles in your life was because of your own passion and desire. If you call out to us, my comrades and I will travel through space-time to join you. You can count on it. The one thing I don't understand, why was there a need for him to sacrifice the units from planet Cray? There is a power of destiny that connects the two worlds. Ryazu is merely trying to shift the balance. And upsetting the balance is a cardinal sin. He wants to bring happiness to this world. And with it, there comes disaster. You mean you're willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of your own need for power? Not just the unit, but the whole of Planet Cray itself. That's ridiculous. No one will ever forgive you for doing such a... Did he just... What was that? Was that a taser? Is that the name of a weapon? I don't know. My mind is... Guys, I'm sure you aren't... I'm sure it's very difficult to imagine, but I don't necessarily know much about weapons. Just some of them. I just don't remember that one. Although I'm pretty sure I read that he did this to Chrono at some point. Now that was weird. I mean, obviously this is more of a coincidence than anything, but I was thinking about it, and that's why it's worse. Yeah, I was thinking about it. And it was such a simple scenario that I somehow willed it into being. And I do think that I willed it into being because I was probably putting too much strain on my computer, and that's probably why it crashed. So I do feel like I'm responsible for that. Hold on, my stamina. I've got more stamina ready. I need to get the stamina. Okay. I'm waiting for my home screen to load. I need that stamina because I do things with stamina sometimes. I should probably be using my stamina instead of stacking it up like this. And what the problem is, I don't know if I have time to use stamina every time I have it. I mean, stamina is kind of in excess right now, especially with the game shutting down. Alright, well, now that I've recovered, I can begin the end to the chapter. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but admittedly, I don't expect my computer to crash again. Just because I've been thinking about it, unfortunately, doesn't... The simpler what I'm thinking... The simpler... let's think about it. The most simple the scenarios in my head are, the higher their chances of actually occurring. Because I wasn't exactly violating reality by imagining that. Especially considering I'm the kind of person that does things that really does make a computer crash. That's not something I want to say, but, well, I do. Okay. Ow, where am I? So you're finally awake. You've lost your cool, and so you weren't in any condition to continue fighting. I still think it's very creepy that I don't hate this guy at all. How did this happen? Because I'm pretty sure earlier I acted like I absolutely hated his guts. I decided to let you calm down and change locations. It's nice and quiet here. We can just get on with it with no interference. What is he reading? And now then, you ready to carry on? Chrono Shindo. Honestly, I, Sosuke Wakamizu, am having trouble understanding this. Why is Raizu so concerned about Chrono Shindo? What does Wakamizu want? What does he get out of this? I don't remember. He's like a wild card. He's a wild card. I mean, I understand the necessity to awaken the defense card and retrieve it. But after that, once he's completed his task, he's really of no value to us. We already have Luna Yumizuki as a peacemaker. So why do we need to go after him as well? It makes no sense. What is he doing? It's for sentimental reasons. Sentimental reasons. Oh, Shoma has an understanding of these. I'm surprised to understand what sentimental means. Yeah, like he's not also a human being. You're intending to sacrifice Planet Cray just so you can affect this world's future. Your memory finally came back to you. Everything that happened that day is what helped to seal your fate. What lies ahead of us through the Stride Gate is truth for the whole world. The link between Planet Cray and Planet Earth reveals the important destiny they share. With the power of the Zodiac Time Beasts, I will tip the scales in our favor. And then I can lead us all into a perfect future. Destroying the future of an entire planet, just so a few of us can live happily ever after? No way you'll be forgiven. Who said I ever intended to ask for forgiveness? A perfect world with no sorrow or pain is soon to become a reality. Vanguard is going to save this world. You're out of your mind. Cray isn't worth saving? You have no idea what Vanguard is for. The GPS is showing no change. They don't seem to have moved for a while now. I found it. Let's see. The property belongs to a company called Antares. Antares. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but I feel like I should be able to pronounce that. Is that the name of an asteroid? It looks familiar to me. Also, I shouldn't ask if it's the name of an asteroid. There are too many of them. But because I'm now curious, I will type this in and see if it is in fact an asteroid. And that's kind of a weird question to people that don't know what I do with this knowledge. Yeah, what do I get out of knowing what an asteroid does? Well, it's very complicated, you see. I found it. Let's see. Let's see now. The property belongs to a company called Antares. Antares? It's affiliated with the Promotion Association. I seem to remember that's the company that managed Raizu's personal assets. Based out of some sort of villa. What is a villa? I seem to remember that's the company that managed Raizu's personal assets. I seem to remember that's the company that managed Raizu's personal assets. Based out of some sort of villa. I still have no idea what a villa is. I could look that up, but it's so basic. And the fact I don't know that information, it's kind of embarrassing. And that doesn't really change the fact I still don't know what it is. But let's move on. I feel so very weird. I mean, I don't have to... What? Anyway, it appears the emulator has froze. I'm having a weird night, but I mean, it's not too weird. Hold on a second. I don't like when my emulator does that, but it does it like it does it. I will probably just need an emulator for this and nothing else. I'm not sure if I'll use an emulator for recording again, but who knows? Maybe there will be a moment when I decide to. Although whatever I use an emulator for, it would have to be something that, well, obviously the application would have to be free, and whatever I'm using would have to be it would have to be legal that I can upload videos of me using that thing. Not necessarily a game, but whatever I use on an emulator, it has to be okay for me to upload videos of that. And in some cases, I may not necessarily know if that's okay. But if an application is free to play, it's a safe assumption that it's probably okay, just as long as I don't have anything that's copyrighted. Although Japan is it's a bit of gray territory. I still don't know if it's actually safe to have these videos on my channel, just because their laws there are different from here. And fair use is not really understood to be fair use. They don't acknowledge our side of the law. So a bunch of content from Japan just gets struck down. Even content that just discusses material from that country. And I'm just like, why? If all you're doing is talking about something, I don't really understand why you would ban someone for that. But there are channels that have gotten struck down for that reason. It's very wild. Okay. I'm probably going to stop recording after this chapter wraps up, and because I feel like I should. I need some time to collect my thoughts and organize them after the insanity that just happened. Alright, well, the game is back up. I have the music back on whenever it comes back. Okay, give me a second to Antares, it's affiliated with a promotion association. I seem to remember that's a company that managed Raizu's personal assets, based out of some sort of villa. You okay to drive with that arm? Man, it's going to be fine. I'm not so sure. You look very surprised. Is everything okay? Don't get the miners into a car crash. I'm not going to let you through. Oh, actually... I see. So that's what's going on. What's going on? It looks like some trouble ahead. You're sacrificing Cray and all that Vanguard stands for. It'll never be a perfect future if that's how you go about it. Chrono, please. Use a bit of imagination. Think of everything you've had to deal with in the past. Think of the tears, the sorrow. That can change forever. The future of Vanguard may look different from what you expected, but I promise you'll see more joy than you've ever known. I'm totally convinced this course of action is the whole reason for Vanguard's existence. No, it isn't. You know nothing about Vanguard. How dare you presume to know why it was created? I will never believe you're right. If this perfect future of yours means compromising Vanguard, everything that I know to be true will be undermined. Because when I look back, Vanguard gave me everything I have now. My friends, the world around me, even the reason I'm standing here right now. Everything. You don't see it, do you? Vanguard is me. I don't understand what you're saying, Chrono. What do you mean when you say that? I mean, is your entire identity created from Vanguard? Is that it? So your entire life is just Vanguard? If that's your entire identity, just Vanguard. Okay. So it turns out, you truly are Rive's son. You had doubts? You had doubts that they were related. I'm pretty sure this is not what he means. But, dear God. Well, duh. Oh boy. Why can't you get it into your head? All I've ever wanted was to bring an era of eternal happiness to this world. And I would love if that was possible, but it's not. At least not with humans in the present moment. Maybe one day it'll be possible, but not while I'm alive. Or not unless there's some kind of weird miracle that I'm not expecting. I don't expect a miracle like that. It's unrealistic. Unrealistic! Compared to my simple imagination that somehow made something simple happen. Because it was so simple and easy to just... Why do I do this to my computer? Why? That's impossible. And certainly not like this. Exactly. Humans have to work for that together. Not by sacrificing things like this. Though, I mean, something like Cray doesn't exist here. We assume that life exists on other planets, but realistically, if there was life on other planets, humans would just destroy it. Let's be honest with ourselves. I'm not asking for your opinion. I wanted to believe in you. So why? Why would you go out and betray me? Rive was on our side up until a point. Chrono never was. With our combined ability, we could have pulled it off. Vanguard can still save the world. So why? Well, first off, you're weak. Yeah, that's right. I'm using the card on you. You're weak. I intend to save this world, even if it means losing my life. And I'm willing to stand alone. Okay, then stand alone in your wrongness. But do so from an area that no one else is affected. Even without the strength of a peacemaker to help me. Say goodbye, Rive's baby boy. Call out to us, and then I and my comrades will travel through space-time to join you. You can count on it. Come to me, Chrono Dran. Chrono. Boom. Chrono, don't risk it. Don't do it, Chrono. Come to me, all of you. What are you doing, Chrono? Swaying. What is... Chrono? Oh. Urgh. I need to be extra careful right now because of... Transfer complete. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, then come after me. But when the final judgment is passed on you, you will realize the mistake you've made. Oh, Chrono. I'm sorry. You're okay. Where's Raizu? The depend cards. You were on your own when we got here. As for the depend cards, they've disappeared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm glad you're all right. You know, I saw it. The thing is, I don't know exactly where it was. Someplace far away. I was with the Zodiac Time Beasts. Luna was there too. I'm sure we can save them. They're waiting for us to arrive. I can't let it end like this. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I will begin chapter 21. I'm probably going to wait until I've had some sleep for that, because something weird seems to be going on inside of me. I'm not sure what. But anyway, I will be back soon.